everybody, and welcome back to the World of Fandom Fights. I'm your host, the King, Caleb Coho, and we have another great singles match on the roster for you today. The rookie sensation, Nick the Name Twohig, is back in the ring with a returning veteran, someone we haven't seen in a minute, the politician Subrath Sharma, facing off. It's going to be a really good one. I'm excited to see it, and I'm so excited. We'll just go ahead and hear what these chefs say right now in promos.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nick. Nick Twohig. I'd like to welcome my opponent today. He's a great guy. We all know, we all love him. But he's been off doing other things. He's been off doing crazy stuff like work, love, and family, and all that stuff. I've been sitting here watching Star Wars as
Okay, so I didn't hear what he actually said. So yeah, I know he said something about my family and stuff. Yeah, of course, there are things that's happening in my life. So just gonna put that aside just for this match. And yeah, I've seen his last match against Ruben, and wow, that was something to watch. Basically, I know what I'm up against. I'm not prepared that much yet. Yeah, it'll be an interesting thing to see how I'm doing against him. I just hope I don't get a knockout or something. Yeah, let's just do this.
All right. Pretty cordial promos. Everyone keeping it above the belt, above the bar. And that's something I hate, but you know what? It's fine, all right? I get it. They're nice guys. But we'll go ahead. We'll get into round number one, which looks like this. You're each going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of fandom fights. You'll write it down and show it on your whiteboard, pen, paper, whatever you're writing down on. No problem. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
No,
sir.
All right, then your first question comes in the category of Bond, James Bond. How many films to date has Ben Whishaw played the character of Q in the James Bond franchise?
do you count the new one?
You mean the one that's not out? No, we don't. Not unless it's been released on digital. Do we count it? So that one is not even out to the public. That's not even on our radar yet. So no worries. Not counting No Time to Die, I think it is. 5, 4.
My marker's not working. I'll tell you the answer first.
1. Pens down. All right. And we'll go to Subrath.
I put 2.
That is
You can
correct.
see it, right?
I can kind of see that, yeah. Just if you have another marker that you can use going forward.
I have another one. Just
yeah, okay. And Nick.
Someone told me there was something about sandwiches involved in this. I said 3.
Is incorrect. Unfortunately, he's only been in Skyfall and Spectre so far. Second question comes in the category of the MCU. Who is the first person to agree to Quill's suicide mission to defeat Ronan in Guardians of the Galaxy? Love this film. Absolutely love it.
could you repeat that? You broke up a bit.
Okay, sure. In the category of the MCU, who is the first person to agree to Quill's suicide mission to defeat Ronan in Guardians of the Galaxy? Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Nick.
Honor to die among my friends, Gamora.
That is correct. And Subrath.
I got Drax.
All right. Tied up 1-1. No perfect rounds. As we get to the third question.
He's angry with Ronan.
Third question's in the category of Studio Ghibli. In what Studio Ghibli film will you find a cat kingdom?
I'm sorry, what? You broke up a bit.
Okay, I will say that again. In what Studio Ghibli film will you find a cat kingdom? Ghibli films are weird, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Subrath.
Was it My Neighbor Totoro?
That is incorrect. And Nick?
Howl's Moving Castle.
Also incorrect. Looking for The Cat Returns.
Ah, where'd you go?
All right, your third movie is in the category of The Worlds of DC, formerly known as the DCEU. How many months pass between the prologue of Batman v Superman and the main events of the film? The prologue being set during Man of Steel, of course. So. Yeah. It's one of those guess a number questions that I love so much. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You're going to start with Nick.
This is tough, man. Is it 18 months?
That is correct. And Subrath?
Same. 18 months.
That is correct. All right. Your fifth question is in the category of Rocky. In Rocky 3, who is the last person we see Rocky in the ring with? I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You're going to start with Subrath.
It's Apollo Creed, right?
That is correct. And Nick?
Pity the fool who dies in the next movie. Apollo Creed.
That is correct, but that is the wrong person that you impersonated. All right, your sixth question. Sixth question is the category of DreamWorks. In Shark Tale, what famous film director voices the character of Sykes?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Absolutely, that will be your first official repeat. In Shark Tale, what famous film director voices the character of Sykes? I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Nick.
I feel like I've heard about this somewhere before. Was it Martin Scorsese?
That is correct. And Subrath.
I did not get it.
All right. Nick takes the lead 4-3 as we get to your seventh question in the category of Disney animation. In 101 Dalmatians, where does Pongo get Roger to meet Anita? Location. Yeah. I don't like this movie. I'll be real up front. I don't care for this one. I don't care for Lady and the Tramp. I don't care for any movie where the dog is the focus, unless that movie's name is Brother Bear. It's not a dog. 5, 4, 3. Try to make a joke. Didn't work. 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Subrath.
I got nothing.
And
I forgot about the movie.
And Nick.
You said a lot of words I didn't even recognize. Restaurant?
As incorrect. Looking for the park. All right, guys. Your eighth question in the category is Star Trek. In which Star Trek film does Spock fight the villain of the film on top of red flying machines? Star Trek is a fun franchise filled with lots of gripping adventure and not at all dialogue heavy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. You're going to start with Subrath.
Was it Star Trek The Final Frontier?
As incorrect. And Nick.
Into Darkness?
That is correct for another point. All right. Your pentultimate question of the round is in the category of fandom quotes. What Star Wars character says the quote, "I have taught you everything I know, and you have become a far greater Jedi than I could ever hope to be"?
Who said it?
Yep, looking for who said it. Let's see, quotes question. These are super fun. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Nick.
Is it Obi-Wan?
That is correct. And Subrath.
Obi-Wan.
That is correct. All right.
But
And
who he said it to? That's the actual question.
Your final question is in the category of DC. In The Dark Knight Rises, where does Alfred see Bruce and Selina at the end of the film, looking for a city and a country?
Screw you.
You need both or just one?
We need the city and the country on this one.
Oh, fuck.
Don't worry, guys. I fucked this up in testing too. And Tim was like, nah, bud. I'm like, fuck. But of course, Caleb Lobo Boatman knows all. 5, 4,
Repeat it.
3, 2.
Repeat, please.
All right, that is Nick's first repeat. In DC, in The Dark Knight Rises, where does Alfred see Bruce and Selina at the end of the film? For a city and a country.
I mean, Alfred mentioned it in the movie, so yeah, it has to be both city and a country.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we're gonna start with Subrath.
Was it Venice, Italy?
Right country, wrong city. We're gonna go to Nick.
Exactly.
Italy, and it began with an F, and I wrote the word fresca.
You are right. It's in Italy. It starts with an F, but we're looking for Florence, Italy, not Fresca.
Florence.
A popular city in Italy, idiot.
All right, so at the end of round one.
About Naples.
At the end of round one, Nick holds the lead 6-4, but anything can happen as we get to round number 2, which is the wheel round, and it works like this. I'm going to bring up this lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1. You can spin again, but you're stuck with whatever you land on the second time. Nick, you are in the lead. Would you like to go first or second? Your categories real quick for you on the wheel are Worlds of DC, Wizarding World, Star Trek, Fast and Furious, Phantom Oscars, Jurassic Park, James Bond, and Fandom quotes, as well as spinners and opponent's choice.
I'll spin first.
All right, so Subrath, your spin is away. And it lands on the category of opponent's choice. Oh, sorry. You decided to go first? Did you say you were going first?
I mean, you got it on video.
Say,
I did say I was going first.
Okay, then Nick, you hit opponent's choice. Subrath, you are up to pick what his categories are.
what are the categories?
Worlds of DC, Wizarding World, Star Trek, Fast and Furious, Phantom Oscars, Jurassic Park, James Bond, and Fandom quotes. Sorry, guys. I am very tired.
I'll go with Fandom quotes.
All right, Fandom quotes it is. So, Nick, your first question in the round 2 category of Fandom quotes.
Sure.
What MCU actor says the line, "Until such a time as the world ends, we will act as though it intends to spin on"?
Samuel L. Jackson.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. What animated Disney character says, "I've never seen a horse with 2 rear ends"?
Oh.
Go 5.
Multiple choice, please.
3. All right, your multiple choice options are A, Mulan, B, Aladdin, C, Hercules, or D, Flynn Rider.
Mulan.
5. That is incorrect. So, about the chance for a 1-point steal.
Could you repeat the options?
Absolutely. Your options are A, Mulan, B, Aladdin, C, Hercules, or D, Flynn Rider.
Was it Flynn Rider? D.
That is incorrect for B, Aladdin. It was Aladdin. All right. All right, Nick, your third question in quotes. What Star Wars film features the line, "You said the biggest problem in the universe is no one helps each other"?
Phantom Menace.
That's correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. What Jurassic Park actor says the line, "Monster is a relative term. To a canary, a cat is a monster. We're just used to being the cat.
Sir Richard Attenborough.
That is incorrect. Subrath, a chance for a 2-point steal.
Oh.
Dr. Ian Malcolm said that.
That is incorrect. Looking for BD Wong. BD Wong.
Screw those movies.
All right, and Nick, your last question in quotes. What X-Men film features the line, "I've been at the mercy of men just following orders. Never again"?
Oh. No, who says it? Unfortunately, he's in every movie.
Answer 5, 4.
X-Men First Class.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so at the end of your turn, Nick, you get yourself up to 12. Subrath, we bring back the wheel for your spin. And it is away, and it lands on the category of Worlds of DC. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Keep it.
All right. Bringing up your questions and your round 2 questions in the Worlds of DC. Your first question. What is the name of the German general that Diana believed was Ares in Wonder Woman?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, General Bullow, B, General Bothmer, C, General Falkenhayn, or D, General Ludendorff.
Ludendorff.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question. In Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, what class does Lois ask Perry White to take on her flight to Washington, D.C.?
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that is your second repeat. In Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, what class does Lois ask Perry White to take on her flight to Washington, D.C.?
Economy plus.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, buddy.
Your third question in Worlds of DC. Ezra Miller has appeared in how many DCEU films?
There's 3 of them.
That is correct for 2 points.
BVS, Suicide Squad, and
your penultimate question in Worlds of DC. Who plays Jor-El in Man of Steel?
Russell Crowe.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in Worlds of DC. What is the name of the character played by Common in Suicide Squad?
Does he have a name? Multiple choice, just to be sure.
Your options are A, Monster T, B, Killer G, C, KG Beast, or D, Firefly.
What? Repeat the options one more time.
Is it A, Monster T, B, Killer G, C, KG Beast, or D, Firefly?
Is it A?
That is correct for 1 point, and we are tied at 12 coming out of round number 2. As we move into your round number 3, which is the betting round, it works like this. I'm going to give you the category. You are going to tell me how many points you like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you will gain those points.
What's the score?
What? Sorry?
12-12.
What's the score?
12-12. I'm going to give you the category. You're going to tell me how many points you want to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you'll gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
All right, then your first category to bet points on is Fandom Oscars. How many points would you like to bet on Fandom Oscars? I'll have you write it down and show it to us in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Subrath.
I bet 1.
All right, and Nick.
Goose egg.
All right. And the question in Fandom Oscars. What was the last Fandom film to be nominated for the Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay? We need you to write it down and show it to us. Nick, you're playing for stats.
Yeah, I got it.
So, yeah, you get it. Just making sure that's Subrath is refreshed. All right. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nick for stats.
I guess Logan.
And Subrath.
Logan.
That is correct for 1 point, and Subrath takes the lead 13-12. Your second category is fandom quotes. How many points would you like to bet on fandom quotes? All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Nick.
1.
All right, and Subrath.
0.
All right. And your question of fandom quotes. In what fandom film will you hear the quote, "I am your wife. I am the greatest good you are ever going to get"? Subrath, you're writing it down for stats. We can go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Subrath for stats.
Was it Incredibles?
It is The Incredibles. And Nick.
The Incredibles.
That is correct. We're tied at 13 again as we get to your third question, which is in the category of the MCU. How many points would you like to bet on the MCU? It's a tight one here. Tight game.
Toy, like a Twohig.
Is toit, as Andy Samberg would say in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Subrath, how many points you betting?
1.
All right. And Nick.
Those.
All right. Your question in the MCU. In Spider-Man Far From Home, what does the acronym EDITH stand for?
Fuck.
You would.
Of course, Far From Home is out digitally, which means Tim is blasting these questions out. I haven't written one for Far From Home yet, which means I got to catch up with him. I go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Subrath.
I put here, Edith. Even dead, I'm the hero.
That is correct for 1 point. And Nick.
Even dead, I'm the hero.
It's correct for 2 points. And it is now 15-14, a 1 point lead for Nick as we get into your penultimate question, which is in the category of James Bond. How many points would you like to bet on James Bond? We'll get bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting with Nick.
0.
And Subrath.
1.
All right. And your question, Subrath, to tie the game in James Bond. What is the first James Bond film to have Judi Dench portray M?
Should have bet 2 for this.
Should have bet negative 40.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Nick.
Diamonds are forever.
That's incorrect. And Subrath.
GoldenEye.
That is correct for a point, and we are tied as we go into the final question, which is in the category of Star Trek. How many points would you like to bet on Star Trek? Okay, we get bets. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Subrath.
1.
And Nick.
2.
All right, so if Nick hits, he wins. It's going to be your question of Star Trek. Nicholas Meyer directed what 2 films in the Star Trek franchise?
Just
I'm good.
Give it a little extra time. Write these out.
Yeah.
Repeat the question.
Oh, all right. That is your last repeat, Subrath. Nicholas Meyer directed what 2 films in the Star Trek franchise? Gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Subrath.
It's Undiscovered Country and Wrath of Khan.
And Nick.
Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan, and Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country. Great match, buddy.
And your winner, Nick the Name Twohig. Final score of 17-16. A really, really good match and a great showing to Subrath in his return. Good match. Go ahead. We'll go to post-match interview, starting with our winner, Nick Twohig. You pulled off the tight win there. How do you feel?
Well, I've been telling everyone not to take him lightly. He's good. There are things that I'm not good at that I will work to get better at, but I'm very tired. Caleb, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm also very tired, and that was an exhilarating match.
I'm on my seat still.
How do you feel about not only staying undefeated, but you got opponent's choice in round 2, and you were able to maneuver that pretty well. How do you feel?
I feel like I did the last time when that happened, and so far we're 2 for 2 on that happening. So I guess that doesn't matter, but I guess as long as opponent's choice is on the wheel and I decide to go first, the wheel will be spun on opponent's choice. So I feel good. I feel good that I was still able to come out with it. There were some questions in there that I wasn't expecting. The Florence, Italy thing, I should have had that. But, stuff like this happens. And I will play again. I'll go on in teams, and you will see me next season. I'll hope to keep the winning streak alive.
Absolutely. In fact, now that you hit 2-0, I actually know who you are facing next.
Ooh.
Another bearded man that likes to have fun, named Jacoby Blockbuster Bancroft of insert name here. You guys have played once this season. You're playing next season in singles. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel great. I'm sure it will be a match where we both wear maybe a Hawaiian shirt of some kind. We will both bring a beard, and perhaps we will have some witty banter, and hopefully Jacoby will not like playing me.
Absolutely. But congratulations on your win. We'll go over to our unfortunate loser today, Subrath. You played a hell of a game coming back. We haven't seen you since you lost to Lucas earlier this year, and you proved that even though a little ring rust is on you, you can still hang with the rookies of this division. How do you feel?
Well, I just hope that whoever's next, they're prepared for anything, because, I know I might not play for a few months now that, I'm away from matches because of something. Anyways, Nicholas, you did hell of a game. You played a hell of a game against me. I have no idea what to say right now because this is just like your last match, man. Total respect for you, and I'll see whoever I play next. I'm ready. Next season, I don't know.
Absolutely. I know you have to take a bit of a break now after your return. Is there anyone you maybe want to play once you come back from that break?
Maybe this guy, but I mean, I'll see who I'm playing next time. Whoever you put me against, I'll play with them.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us. Another incredible singles match here this season. That has been Nick Twohig. That has been Subrath Sharma. I've been Caleb Coe. This has been Fandom Fights. We'll see you guys real soon with another great match.